The law of attraction. It suggests that good things come to those who wait. But how may this happen when we promote the idea that attraction diminishes with age? Why don't most gamers have a girlfriend? Some gamers and some women prefer them to stay that way. Gamers are not really introverts. They have been influenced by much of their company that games are fun to play. But however fun games may be, gaming buddies are always drawn to the wonder of getting laid before high school. The getting the girl assignment becomes more important to him than fun, because he doesn't want the other students seeing him as the guy who was late. But like a sales pitch, when high school comes along, games are still advertised to boys who play them. Maybe an influence or two by fellow classmates who are probably more interested in male and female interaction. It's interesting, really, seeing as how there are practically zero games based on motor control and dating, even though students claim to play video games while working their part-time jobs and hanging out. Is it real or even possible? Perhaps for some, though you think that juggling girls, games, work, and studies would be a little too much for the average guy. Focus is easier to maintain when a task is straightforward, but as we age, life will call us to train in more complex practices, multitasking and cognitive availability, something we like to call responsibility, even if the task has little leisure to all but the hand that deals it. With all the effort, we think ourselves on a pathway to success, adapting to these accumulating customs, so much so that we forget how hard of a task they really are. But stress does grow in endurance, doesn't it? This hardened focus caters to the ease of worry, a share given to those who are lame and admired for it for whatever reason. I'd gamble that the reason is beauty, the first most attractive human feature. But what if the gamer's appearance isn't attractive enough? What are his options then? Well, he can study hard like he did in school, appreciate kindly with his big heart for games, and hope that his strive for tardy skill acquisition pays off for him in the future. It's just unfortunate that schoolgirls, now ladies, see gaming as a hobby for growing boys, in contrast to men. This is why it is such a hurdle for the male gamer to attract the female. He is guided to a life on a soon-to-be empty shelf of friends. His dreams are unfulfilled, but he continues to believe that his life will not be traded for the undefined demand called growing up. Surely, gamers are warned in their early years that this time would come, but never are they shown the path of the phrase, as there are a ton of things that goes into growing up, including video games. However, gamers who choose to not be moved are stranded to grow up on their own, seeing as how a company or guide other than books or new life media was not present to present to them a foundation with a true purpose. Gaming, however, admits to itself that the purpose is no longer the goal, as faith in intervention and or creativity sets a new bar or enclosure for some to the mysterious purpose that some gamers are yet to explore to this day. This concludes this edition of As Cliff Recalls Righteous Gaming. So, what do you think attracts her? Is it the mind, the image, or indirectness towards any of these things? I think it has a lot to do with image myself, but there's always hope, even for those who are denied for continuing to do what they did. This edition was written on December the 29th, 2024. I hope you have a nice day, a wonderful day, and I will see you again. Thanks for watching.